means like the people who you have around you is like essential. And obviously, you know, you and Camilla have such a strong relationship. And also she has had to have her struggles being a freelancer and creating her own career in the music industry from pop to opera. I mean, was there any like advice she had for you when you were like making your transition from being an athlete
no one's an art, and you need those people around you. And Camilla, for me, she was my rock in definitely those toughest times. And you need people to keep helping you get up, because you do need to do it yourself, but you need people to give you that hand and give you a push and encourage you and all that kind of stuff. And family, friends, teamwork, loved ones, they are very important in those kind of situations. And yeah, look, it's definitely been a strange transition. I think any sports person really struggles when they retire.
Well, because the career, like what age do most sports people retire?
Yeah, exactly. Kind of mid, late 30s. I actually know a gymnast, and I got to, when I was first getting to know her, she had retired and she was 24. And I was like, what?
Oh my God.
And I was like, I was obviously a little bit older than that.
Yeah.
But yeah, look, it's tough, and people call it this second career syndrome. A lot of the military have it as well. Where I was going to say,
my friends in the army.
Yeah, and they all have. I know a lot of those kind of guys as well that struggle as well. And it's important. And I went to go see a guy called Tony Adams, the old Arsenal and England footballer. And I used to love speaking to people at the top of the game and taking little bits and bobs and trying out in my own approach and stuff and trying to learn from them. And we had a similar conversation about what are you going to do next? And I said, I do a bit of that and a bit of this. But I said, I don't do anything properly. And he said, that's the biggest thing, that everyone tries to compare it to running out in front of 80,000 people. And even now, people will say to me, how do you replace that feeling of running out in front of massive stadiums and crowds? And the thing is, you can't. And you have to say, look, that chapter of my life was amazing, but unfortunately that chapter's over. And that doesn't mean in the future career you can't have enjoyment, satisfaction, fulfillment, all that kind of stuff, but it's different. I think that if you keep trying to compare it, you'll never move on. But unfortunately, if you can, look, some players and some people can end that chapter quite quickly, and unfortunately others takes a little bit longer.